Hello and welcome to a video that no one requested but many saw coming, mostly because I mentioned it a million times. We are going to deal with begonias, with my small begonia collection. As you know, I have been getting into begonias. I love them, and you should too. I'm not saying every begonia deserves love, but there are definitely some that are deserving of your love and attention. I mean, I think I selected pretty nice specimen here. If you're perceptive, you may have noticed in my videos that I do have sort of this aquarium here, and it is filled with begonias. There are some books. Don't worry, I don't read. Well, I did read one because it's about Hoyas. The rest of them I shall read. But anyway, I ordered a greenhouse from IKEA because I saw Fern has this greenhouse. It's Ackerbar. It's off to the side. It's Ackerbar. Okay. First of all, I love IKEA. Number one. Number two, I always thought these small greenhouses are very nice. I know this one is not the best quality. And, you know, the premise is here. It's not the best quality. I know there is like a lot of space where air can go in and out, so it's not going to keep super high humidity. But I also think that's fine. If I, find that it needs to keep higher humidity, I can deal with those. I can weatherproof it, whatever, weather strip it. But it's very cheap. It's like 20 something bucks. And there are some shops here, some garden centers that carry these small greenhouses for plants. And they are very interesting. They're very rustic looking. This is more of a modern look. So those are very rustic looking, but they're also very expensive. They're like $100, $150 for one of them. They're very expensive, and this is very cheap. And of course, that means that, corners were cut. I don't believe this is real glass either. I'm just gonna bring the product here. I have not opened it. I don't necessarily have the time to do this today, but I just cannot wait anymore. So I will assemble it, and then I think tomorrow or maybe later in the evening, because it's pretty late already, I will put the begonias. It's a very easy process to put the begonias in. I don't have so many. And I know that Fern did some moss on the bottom. I don't think I'm going to do that, but we'll see. Maybe I will get inspired along the way. So, but I do believe this is some sort of plastic or plexiglass. It's not actual glass, or it shouldn't be. I don't know. We'll see. I do wish we had a black one, but, And if it so happens that I like this, I might order even another one. I'll think about it. Because they're cheap. We like cheap stuff. Okay. Yeah, that's plastic. I'll save that for packing. It's actually quite small. Okay, there is like no assembly here. I think there's just no assembly here. Or very little. Oh no. Oh, it's broken. Well, shoot. Yep. That is broken. And there you go, my friends. This video ends. Well, unfortunately, we will have to return it. Because, I don't want to have a broken part. Well, let's just check out the rest of the pieces. So this is definitely broken. I would love it if they can just replace the one piece. But I think I'm going to have to return the whole thing. Yeah, the other piece is fine. I'm so disappointed right now because I really wanted to finish this before my trip. But it doesn't seem this will be possible. Okay, I'm just gonna put it back and contact IKEA. I actually don't know how this was. Excellent. Am I like for real now? Do I not remember anymore how this was? I'm going to talk to you later, I guess. Let me just contact them right away. All right, so I finished my chat with IKEA chatbot, and essentially I was told that I'm going to get a replacement, and they told me to essentially discard of this. I'm not going to do that. Since I don't have to return this, I'm just going to use it now for this video, and I guess I'm going to have two of them, which honestly isn't a sign that I should get more begonia. And like the damage isn't super big, but you can see this is broken. So I will just end up using it. I'm not super bothered by it, but it was important for me to do say something because I typically wouldn't. I even thought for a moment maybe I won't say anything to them, but you know, it is your right as a customer. And you know, eventually I think I will fix this, but not now. These are plastic pieces, so I'm pretty sure I can get one of these custom made. Okay, my microphone fell off, so I don't even know what you heard there, but essentially I'm trying to remove this. It is plastic, so this is bound to get scratched anyways. If it were glass, it wouldn't. Not so easily at least, but it would also be more expensive. But I'm just going to remove this protective plastic. I think it is possible to cut glass like that too. It would probably be easier to just get it done in plastic. I just don't exactly have the space to perform this task. Also, I gotta tell you, removing this is already not my favorite. And that's a scratch on it already, but I don't think I did that. It's fine, it's not the end of the world, of course, but you know. I'm here to tell you how it is. If you do get this, expect some scratches. It is a cheap product. I don't know how much would having this made in glass cost, but I would like this in glass actually, I can tell you. So IKEA, if you're watching, which you're not, think about introducing this product in glass. Like you can definitely see that even when it's unboxed, but that's fine. This will not be super hard to replace eventually. So we do have a bit of the foil left here inside. There's nothing really that I can use to get in there, so I might just leave it in, to be honest with you. Because I don't really want to take the entire part out. Okay, so they are easy to get out. And I guess we will need one of these custom made. So anyways, let's assemble the thing. Okay, allegedly you're supposed to take these and then put this part in there. Okay. Is it the best IKEA product? No. Girl is flimsy. Girl is flimsy. All right, so is there like some way to secure this in place? And then we put the top. Okay, I see where we're going here. Okay, you cannot see what I'm doing, but essentially you have these little thingies that hold this in place, which I'm assembling not properly. Well, that doesn't instill confidence. I love how I'm critiquing this as if it's like $100 greenhouse. I'm like, the quality is not the best. Like, bitch, this is like $20. You know? maybe we don't critique stuff that are cheap and cute. But also, I think it's a good concept. I mean, I love it that it's like cheap and cute, but... Oh no, you lost that. But if we could make this like the same thing, maybe slightly bigger and more expensive, I don't know, I would buy it. Like, I would definitely spend $100 on a greenhouse for plants. Okay, it is smaller than my current aquarium. And then you're supposed to just lift it and place it like so. It is cute. I like this function because you can open it and allegedly ventilate it. Not that you would need any ventilation, considering that it's super ventilated. There is like a lot of holes and stuff. I see that some paint is cracking, or like the entire metal thing is cracking, which is not... I think it's the paint, I'm not really sure. But anyways, it is a cheap product. It looks cute, and it will look cute when I put the begonias inside. I do now realize why Fern put the moss in there, because we might need something here on the bottom. It does look a little bare. I think it would not look so nice when I put the begonias in, but like, I'm gonna give it a go. And I'm also 100% sure this metal is broken, so, you know, I don't think this hinge is gonna last us for way too long, but it's cute. Do I recommend it? Sorta, but don't expect too much. It's more for the show, really. Oh wow, is that a scratch already? Okay, it really effing scratches quite fast. That's scratched already on several spots. And I didn't even have anything that would scratch it. Okay, that's gonna annoy me. Does it even fit under the shelf? Okay, it does. It does. I was initially very happy with the whole arrangement in the IKEA greenhouse, but some of these begonias did grow in the meantime, and now I'm not quite so happy. We will see how they grow. Some of them need to be pruned back, especially the cane begonias. I think I would like to kind of cut them and restart them so they stay smaller. I don't think we need to have giant begonias. I kind of like them to stay lower to the ground. And maybe I need to look at some species that kind of grow like that. We will see. But now, because I have two of these IKEA greenhouses, I also spread them out so they don't look as full. And I think that's also part of the issue why I don't like it as much. I think I just prefer the look a little bit better when they were in my aquarium. Okay, it is several weeks later, and as you can see, I did take some of the begonias out of the terrarium. That's because I have another one. So IKEA did give me the replacement. This is the second one, and I did put some of the begonias here. And I do have some begonias in prop boxes, which are mostly propagations from these. So I will fill both of them out. So this is the replacement one. I still have not finished it. I will tell you what else I did to this one. And this one did not arrive broken, so that's good. But one of the, they're not really screws, but one of these black pins, I guess, that you're supposed to put here actually broke. So it goes here in the back. And now you can see that part is actually not stable. So not the best quality, but it is what it is. Now, because some of the begonias that I will put here are essentially propagations of these, I will most likely sell/trade them to get something that I don't have. But what I wanted to show you is this one and some modifications that I did. Now, if you don't do these modifications, it's actually not going to keep the humidity all that well. And I noticed that very quickly on this species Julau and this other one, they kind of go very limp. These other ones don't necessarily need to be in a terrarium environment, but I did put them there because it looks cute, right? But these two really need to be. So it's the species Julau, and I always forget the name of the other one because I got it under the wrong name. And essentially what I did is I did put some weather stripping. So these rubbery things, I essentially glued them to the sides here. So that is one of the modifications that I did. And then you can see on the side, that is now closed. Now, let me just show you the other one without the modification. You can essentially see all of that is a big gap, and it cannot really be closed more. So it is what it is. You will have to do some modifications. This one also has something wrong with the hinge. The hinges are actually not really well put together, so be aware of that. Another thing that this one misses is a tray. So I will show you on this one. There is a lot of space on the bottom of both of these terrariums or whatever, greenhouses. And you can see here, maybe the gap is quite big actually. Let me just show you with my camera. So there is a significant gap there all around. Now, I didn't do this because of the gap, but it is helpful because these are metal, and I don't always take these begonias out to water. A lot of the times I do because I do bottom water them, but I also made a tray for them, and I need to take them out to show you. It is a bit filthy, so I do apologize for that, but I did make like a plastic tray to protect the metal, and I will make one more. It's just regular plastic, the type of plastic that people used to make moss balls from. And then I glued it in the end. And I also put more of these weather strip things. So when I put this top, it kind of seals it all. So the humidity is higher. There are still gaps, so I don't think you need anything special for like airflow. There are enough gaps in the thing itself, but yeah, I did end up making this, and I will make one more. And this is my second one that I made because I did mess up the first one. All in all, I think this is a very nice solution. It is cheap, and my begonias do like it. Again, not necessarily a terrarium one, but this one, which is very, very nice. So they do like it, and they're doing really well. I am having some issues with this one. It kind of looks, maybe a trim is necessary, but we will, we will get to the care of the begonias in some other video. But I do recommend it. Just know there are issues. It is not perfect. It is $20 or $25, something like that. So bear that in mind. We can't really expect perfection. I do think at one point I will upgrade these plastic, the see-through plastic to glass. But again, that's something for future video. I will put more begonias in both of these now. And yeah, that is all that I have to say for these. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I know it's not Hoyas, but I think this would also work for some of the smaller leaved species like Microphylla, maybe some of the Lacunosus temporarily. If you don't have a space for a cabinet, this can be kind of cute. It can be good maybe for seedlings, something like that. So I think like you can grow Hoyas, of course, in here. And yeah, it's cute. It's cute. It's cheap. We like it. And begonias like it too. That is all for today. I will see you soon in the next video. That is not going to be about begonias, I promise. I know this was a lot to watch, so thank you for watching. I would like to take some time to thank all of my patrons for their incredible support. A massive shout out to my $5 patrons. My 3 anonymous patrons, Alex von Siebenthal, Amber Clear, Anne Margaret Moen, Angela Bernard, Angela Parrish, and C. Aspen Drake, Betsy, Bougie Panda, Brett Noble, Candy Tap, Catherine Molina, Christy Claire Cola, Daniela, Danube Daniels, Daria Kaminska, Dili Heredia, Diane Sikorsky, Dipanjali Rao, Either W, Erin Keenan, Eleni Saxon, Ellen, M. Mortal, Farah, Gathering Moss, Gina Geisigo, Green Tropical, Heather Uppencamp, Hoji Scott, Hoya Heather, Yana Griffin, Jessica Chia, Yovan Denot, Kara, Catherine P, Casey Gross, Kelly Cook, Kelly Gallagher, Kelso, Kimberly Polka, Kiwi Mochi, Christy Ehrlich, LePlan the Staff, Lisa Mary MPLS, Lori J. Revert, Mandy Milliken, Marcel Har, Maria Stein, Maria Yarmolich, Maria West, Maris B, Marty Miller, Mary Rose, Melissa Walker, Michael Curley, Michelle Heron, Nicole Ferranti, Mirka Grun Roos, Moa Edmond, Nelly Yang, Niha Basu, Nicole Maroney, Nan Quinn, Nita Macy, PJ Plantrid, Rachel Peterson, Robin L. Jennings, Sandra Cornelius, Sherry Kumar, Stephanie H2O, Tessa Martins, Tia B, TJWO, Trista Bailey, Tristan Thomas, Wendy Rossman, Xenia Greenwood, The Walmut, Zaira Rivera, and Zlatko Niponi. A big thank you to my $3 patrons: Angelina Farnan, Kilone Constance, Daryl De Rosario, Eden C, Catherine Parsons, Kens Brown, Al Lindbergh, Lindsay Ann, Mary H, Nella, Saig Zera, Renee Church, Ringlob, Sophia Ryan, Tang Watanas Riakul, and Wendy Foreman. And a thank you to my $1 patrons: one anonymous patron, Alice Borland, Brandon Pacheco, Christina Greengrass, Colleen Coyle, Levi Couture Helvetica, Emilia Bronson, Jolie Sullivan, Jonas Berghort Larson, Kayla Vavra, Kelly Ash, Chris Perez, Lauren M, Lauren N Subramaniam, Luzmin Fernandez, Neely Spicer, Nerdy Kathy, Olivia Chin Mueller, and Tracy the Eyebuller.